Hey, my wonderful Geminis. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you have not checked out your 11/11 video yet, you want to make sure you go ahead and do so. I am offering 10-minute readings for $11 donation and 11 cents. Okay, $11.11 donation. You can get a $10 reading. You just want to make sure that you leave yourself about 15 minutes for the whole experience. Okay, now with that being said, my name is Kamoy. I want to welcome you. I am new here to YouTube. So if you're new to this channel, feel no worries, we're in the same boat. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers that has been subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the comments and the feedbacks. Okay, just so you know, I'm not going to really be responding to anything negative, and if you have emailed me, please allow me at least 24 hours to get back to you. Okay, guys? All right, we're doing the wonderful sign of Gemini today. If you are here for the first time, I will be doing your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, okay? I do my readings a little differently than what you may find here on YouTube. I am a certified Reiki energy healer, so I deal mainly with your chakra system. With that being said, I pulled 2 chakra cards, guys, and then we go into the clarifying energy. This week, everybody's getting romance, okay? We're just doing the romance oracle deck this week for all signs. Straight off the board, and then we're going to use clarification from our angel deck, romance oracle deck, oracle chakra deck. That's what we're working with this week. Okay, now Geminis, check out your 11/11 readings if you have not done so. Very informative for those of you that don't want to do this full-length video. And also this video is for anyone that is on their spiritual path. If you feel like you're a light worker, if you are a empath, if you're ascending and feel like you need guidance, inspiration, motivation, encouragement, if you're into astrology, numerology, anything to do with the mystical realm, you may be able to find a little bit of everything here. So we're just going to jump into your cards this week. We already have 1 card that flew out on the board. And we're just going to, once again, thank our angels, our guides, our higher selves, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We got recovery on the board, which is a 3rd eye chakra, okay? Ancestors, and I'm feeling that heaviness in the shoulder, Geminis. That's back. Okay, once again, that's that Gemini lover's energy, being versatile, being able to be flexible. And that is also that Hierophant energy that's asking you to really stand and seek out spiritual and even your moral development. Like, what does that mean to you? Oh, you're not the only, somebody else got gossip this week too. So you guys have 3rd eye chakra energy, and you have heart chakra energy, just so you know. Purple cards are 3rd eye chakras, okay? So if I ever miscall the purple card crown chakra, please know that it is 3rd eye. Purple is 3rd eye, okay? Green cards are heart chakras, okay? So if I ever miscall a green card anything other than the heart chakra, please know that it is a heart chakra card. All right, let's get into this. Your 3rd eye is responsible for your imagination. Your 3rd eye is responsible for your visualization. Your 3rd eye is responsible for you really being able to dream your way out of situations. It's responsible for you finding creative ways to solve things by using your imagination. If you don't have any 3rd eye activity going on, or if it's low in vibration, or if it's just too active where it is not balanced, what you can experience is things like you're super critical over people, as well as you have lack of imagination, lack of vision. You have lack of imagination, you have lack of vision, right? And the 3rd eye chakra is responsible for where you dream. This is pineal gland activity. This is your imagination. This can also cause you nightmares if your 3rd eye is excessively charged, okay? Yep. When it's deficient and low vibrational and not in alignment and not balanced, denial can lie here. It's like you don't see what the hell is going on. And you can be very skeptical, right? When your 3rd eye isn't balanced and you have been doing the work, you can find strong intuition, okay? clear insight on stuff, and you'll be able to recall your dreams a lot faster. Your heart chakra is responsible for love, it's responsible for compassion, it's responsible for forgiveness, right? Now, when your heart chakra is out of balance, guys, this is where poor judgment lies. This is where you can find jealousy, all right? This is also where you can find that you're super critical, right? You can also see that you have lack of empathy here, or fear of intimacy. Now, when your heart chakra is imbalanced, there's peace, there's contentment, there's self-love, there's accepting others for who they are, right? So just keep in mind that that is the energy that we're going to be diving into this week as we go through your romance oracle deck, because it's all about relationships this week. We are now in Aries. The sun is in Aries. Aries is all about your first house. So this is all about the personal you, how you handle things in your personal inner being. Okay, so this is all your personal self. This is your I amness. Okay. So Aries is really asking you to redefine who you are. Redefine who you are. Make it clear. And then stand in that truth. Or else you will be defined. Okay. And feeling like you're having to live in other people's confinement for you. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reshuffle these cards because I didn't ask a question clearly. We're going to do two pulls. First, we're going to do for my Gemini singles. So we're just going to ask for guidance. We got the clarification on the chakras. So we're going to ask for clarification for my single Geminis. And then we're going to do a pull for the couple Geminis. All right. Right off the board is letting go of control issues. Stop trying to overthink things. Let things happen naturally. My single Geminis. You're still going to have to stand in loving yourself first, putting that in the forefront. That's like that Aries energy that I talked about, right? Yep, forgiving and learning is coming into play. Okay, you're going to have to forgive some people for some shit. You can't carry your old relationship shit into this new relationship. That is not going to work, okay? You are going to have to retreat and disconnect from the world. Just don't retreat and disconnect from the world with old negative mind loops. Don't replay the old negative shit. Okay. Now, when you let go of control issues, there may be someone from the past coming back in, so we're going to clarify that energy. You also have that love yourself first energy because you are calling in your soulmate. Now, when I see energy like this, because there's always two spectrums of energy, you want to be careful that you're doing the healing work that's necessary. Because if you're not, you're going to pull in the same type of energy, right, with just a different face, different experience, but the same type of energetic pattern of you still either feeling unloved, unworthy, and not getting what you want. Just, you know, just playing out differently with a different face, okay? So my single Geminis, it's going to be important for you to make sure that you love yourself first and put that in the forefront, okay? Especially if someone from your past is trying to come back in, okay? That's going to be super important, okay? Now, there is going to be learning and forgiving coming into play here, okay? You're going to have to learn and forgive, especially from something within this past relationship. If you guys are going to be reconciling, you're going to have to forgive. Learn from this and forgive, okay? Because it seems like somebody is going to be trying to come back in from your past, Gemini. Then you have retreat on the board, but retreat is clarified by codependency. So, let's clarify letting go of control issues and reconciliation for my single Geminis. And then we're going to jump over to retreat and codependency. What do you want my Geminis to know? It's like, yeah, relax. Be flexible. Oh, you got the moon card. The moon card is all about your intuition and paying attention to your feelings. You're going to have to release your fears. Let go of this control issue shit. You can't control people. Be you. Be the best you can be, my wonderful single Gemini. Yeah, you got the king of earth energy coming in. That's all about this physical realm. That's all about the five sensational realm. This is all about security and control. This is all about buckling down and doing the work that's needed. This is all about honoring commitments. Maybe it felt like this person could have been controlling and disloyal if they're trying to come back in, or did not do the emotional work required, right? You know, but this all could be this person coming in okay, let me say something. Okay. I don't know if... Alright. So sorry, not the king. We have the Knight of Earth on the board. That energy is saying... Y'all gonna have to have conversations. Is that where that retreat is coming in from? But there's some codependency here, so we're going to get into that, my single Geminis. Somebody needs to pay attention to their intuition, because there's that Knight of energy, that Knight of Earth energy coming back in. So you need to pay attention to make sure that that's not that lazy energy that's trying to come back of someone that don't want to do their work. So if they're coming back in with that energy that they don't want to do their work, Gemini, you're going to have to move forward with that. Because it does feel like there was some type of codependency going on. And it doesn't have to be substance. It could be an emotional codependency. You definitely have to stand in the energy of loving yourself first. Here you got the Three of Fire. When you do that, abundance is going to come in. You're going to have to have patience at this time. Make plans long term for the type of partner that you want to pull in. Okay, single Geminis, you got the Three of Earth on the board, clarifying, learning, and forgiveness with this past relationship. This is going to give you the power to really create. Recognize your part in this, okay? Recognize the part that you played in this. Once again, because this Earth energy has to do with this third dimensional realm, okay? You're going to, this is like initial fulfillment, but you're going to have to pay attention to how you communicate. Your participation. How are you communicating? Are you being a team player in a relationship? Or is it a we? Or is it an I relationship? Okay? Do you think that you know everything and don't really want to include their point of view? You know, that could also be some things that was happening in the relationship. That's all that control shit. So if that control shit was you, Gemini, you're going to have to work on that. If that was them, you're not trying to hear that shit no more. Somebody just don't want to deal with that controlling shit no more. With the retreat and the codependency, you have the Page of Ear. The Page of Ear is all about your mental and your spiritual thinking. Okay? The Page of Ear is saying that there may be some challenging information coming forth. Maybe this person is going to confess about some addictions, and maybe they're going to come in and confess some things, right? Maybe there may be a change in plans of, yeah, this may not, somebody may come back in, and this may not be like a conversation that y'all had, but that's needed. And it may not even be like the words of this person may be kind of harsh. Or your words may be kind of harsh because they've just done put you through too much shit, Gemini. Ear is all about your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking. Right? So when the Page of Ear comes in, this is definitely about like a message, you know? Try not to be too hasty, though. Get all the information first before you move, because then you also have the Queen of Water supporting this. This is all about your emotions. This is all about emotional security. This is about you being intuitive. Be calm when you get this information, Gemini, because I feel like someone is coming back from the past and you're about to learn some shit, and this is going to help you in your healing process. Don't take this shit personally that you're about to learn, too, because this shit don't have nothing to do with you. Okay? It don't have anything to do with you, my single Geminis. Either you about to reveal some shit to somebody that's going to hurt their feelings because it's truth season and you're stepping into your truth, or somebody stepping into their truth. Now, understand, if you're the one that's been doing the fuckery, like somebody's about to step into their truth, okay? All right, what do you have to say for my couples, my Gemini couples? Give me three cards for my Gemini couples. 3 foundation cards for my Gemini couples. Reconciliation is back on the board. We got true love on the board. Deception on the board. Okay. Some things done went down here, Geminis. Okay. All right, my Geminis, that's in the relationship. You have reconciliation on the board, but it feels like there was not enough energy to keep this love going because somebody must have done something they weren't supposed to do. That's what it feels like. Like somebody did something they were not supposed to do. Okay? Which caused the relationship to kind of go one side or go one way. Right? There is true love between this couple. So you're going to have to stay optimistic about this. And if you feel like you're done and this betrayal was so heavy because there was deception going on, you still need to stay optimistic about your love life. Because not because the person fucked up mean that the love is still not available for you. Or if you're the one that fucked up and they don't want to work it out, that doesn't mean that love still can't be available for you. Right? I definitely feel like reconciliation is on the board, but there's still some hurt and pain. So it's like there's not enough. Somebody's hurt. There's not enough chemistry going on to keep it going at the moment. See, but then you got the 9 of earth energy on the board. And earth energy is all about your sensation, the 5 senses, right? You're going to have to be grateful, like step into a place of gratitude, self-sufficiency here, you know. Don't overwork yourself, right? But just operate in gratitude for even the opportunity for you to learn what you've learned from this experience, okay? True love is on the board, right? Deception is on the board. And give your relationship a chance is on the board. We did not go through the chakra cards, and I apologize about that. So I'm going to take 2 minutes and go through the chakra cards to see how we can connect this to your reading. I am so sorry about that. Third eye energy is just as far as I got, okay? And third eye energy is all about your imagination. Third eye energy is all about the way you see things. Third eye energy is all about maybe you can be overly critical if you're not balanced in that eye. You can't see ways, you can't see new and creative ways out of maybe difficult situations, okay? When your third eye energy is balanced, you dream more. You can see a creative way to solve problems more. You're more able to have a better way of communicating exactly visually what you want, okay? You're activating your pineal gland. Heart chakra energy is all about love, compassion, and forgiveness, okay? When the gossip card pop up, the gossip card is just telling you people are always going to have some shit to say. You don't have to sit back and pay attention to what people have to say. Another person's opinion of you do not define who you are, okay? Also, you have recovery that popped up on the board, like I said, which is a third eye. So recovery in your third eye just means that you're going back to reclaim something. What dreams, what passions, what truth have you hidden or lost about yourself, okay? Go back in there and imagine things just in a better place, okay? What you put more energy and thought into, my wonderful Geminis, is what is going to be ignited. So if you keep replaying old hurtful negative feelings in your mind, you're going to continue to experience that over and over again, okay? Maybe with different faces, but the same energetic pattern. You do have true love on the board, and it's asking you to stay optimistic about your love life. That's supported by the Knight of Air energy. Keep in mind, air energy is all about your thinking, your mental and your spiritual thinking, okay? When the Knight of Air pops up, this is thing happening with great speed. This is you being able to take the time to maybe review before you make decisions, okay? This is like, don't be too quick to react, Geminis, when you're arguing with your partner, right? Don't be too quick to react. You don't have to be so, what's the word? Because y'all smart, so y'all quick with the mouth. You don't have to be verbally, you don't have to be a verbal bully with your words, okay? Use creative ways to do that. And I'm talking to my couples here, okay? Use creative ways to do that. Especially if you're the one that's been hurt, Gemini, you kind of feel like you still love this person, but you still feel like there's not enough love and attraction there. Like there's still, you know, there's still hurt and pain there. And it could be also that you've gotten to a place where you just know that the relationship is over. You know, there's definitely some deception going on, but that's clarified by playfulness to recapture your romance, allow your inner soul and spirit to have fun and shine. This is clarified by the Magician card. Some of you just really need to see this the way you want it. Because I feel like the deception is more about you not being honest about what you want. This person may have lied about something, maybe pertaining to how they got you. You know, they may have told a big lie. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that they did something, you know, as far as being unfaithful. They could have done, like, broke the trust by lying, you know. But you're ready to manifest this the way that you want it to, because you definitely have the Magician on the board. The Magician is all about you using all the resources that you have. You got everything you need. And then this fell out also to give your relationship a chance. Now, this is what I will say, my wonderful Geminis. If you have already made up in your mind that the energy that you're dealing with, you need to move forward. You just need to make decisions and move forward. Do not say anything that's abusive. You don't want to say anything that's abusive. You don't want to say anything that's causing you pain. You don't want to stay in anything that is not allowing you to love yourself at the highest level there is. I thought I turned my phone. You don't want to live in anything or any situation where you're being hurt, where you're being abused, and where you're being unappreciated. Okay, mentally, physically, and emotionally. All right, and that's important. So you may want to seek help for that. Okay. All right. Okay, my wonderful, 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 wonderful Geminis. I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I hope this was helpful. Make sure that you guys do something kind for yourself. Make sure you love yourself, okay? Make sure you're honest with yourself. This is Aries season, so this is definitely all about you stepping into your I amness, you stepping into your truth and recovering the truth about who you really are and what you really want in your life, seeing things differently. This is all about you understanding that people is always going to have some shit to say, okay? But are you operating from a place of love, from compassion, and from forgiveness, okay? All right, my wonderful Geminis, make sure once again you like, you subscribe, and you share. Check out your 1111 messages for the ear signs if you have not done so yet. And I will see you guys in next week's reading, okay? Be kind to yourself. Love you guys. Bye.